What is up, guys, from the Excellence of Wrestling? This is Chase Oliver, 68 here for the crew. Make sure you guys subscribe up above if you haven't. Comment down below your thoughts on this video topic. Subscribe to the other guys. Just click subscribe on the main channel and subscribe to all those channels. They deserve the views. Give these guys their time. It is time for them to get over. But besides that fact, let's get over with this video topic. Now, this video topic is the top 5 best Royal Rumble winners. The best of the best, the cream of the crop. Now, what do you guys talk about, Chase, when it says, hey, who are the top 5 best Royal Rumble winners? Well, when I say top 5 best Royal Rumble winners, I'm looking at the guys where they deserved it, where they, what happened with them afterwards and how they were used from time on when the WWE used them for the Royal Rumble. Now, do note, I'm doing this by year. So if I say Shawn Michaels or Stone Cold on this list, you don't know who's on it yet, though. Just know it could be either Stone Cold's 97, 98, or 2001 Royal Rumble wins, or Shawn Michaels' 95 and 96 wins. That's for example. Now, let's get started with this. First off, number 5. Number 5, Stone Cold Steve Austin, 1997 Royal Rumble is my number 5. Now, why is Stone Cold not higher on this list? Well, first off, let's look at it this way. Stone Cold Steve Austin, was he the right guy to win at the time? Well, he could have the argument of being the right guy, since WWE was building up this guy named Stone Cold into being a big star. I mean, Stone Cold break the scenes. He had that big match with Bret Hart at Survivor Series. Royal Rumble came along and Stone Cold Steve Austin started to becoming very more popular. But, he was still playing a heel. And people were still loving Bret more than Stone Cold Steve Austin. And then, Stone Cold wins the Royal Rumble. He doesn't get a title shot. But what does he get instead? He gets a match with Bret Hart at WrestleMania. And you cannot deny. I know many people are probably going to be trolls and whatnot and say, oh, this match wasn't good. But you cannot deny this is one of the top WrestleMania matches of all time between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Bret Hart. See, Stone Cold winning the Royal Rumble. Why was it good? Because it solidified Stone Cold Steve Austin as being the next top guy. It didn't make him the top guy yet. That's why he's only number 5. It didn't make him a top guy. It solidified that he will be the next top guy of this industry. It gave him a huge win at the Rumble, and it built him up, and it put on an epic match between him and Bret Hart. And to be honest, who could hate on that? That match was very good. So that's why it's number 5. It didn't amount to Stone Cold being the top guy just yet. Kind of debatable if he deserved it or not. But hey, you know what? Number 5. Number 4, Rey Mysterio 2006 Royal Rumble. Now, I know many people are going to be like, Chase, this is a stupid list already. You put Rey Mysterio's Royal Rumble win before Stone Cold Steve Austin. This is my opinion, and I'm here to back it up. So, Rey Mysterio, what is so special about him? Well, you guys remember, sadly in 2005, the late great Eddie Guerrero passed away. Eddie Guerrero was loved by many. I'm pretty sure most people have him on the top 10 favorite wrestlers of all time. He was a great in-ring talent, great worker, just overall great story about his career. He passed away, and it was a really sad time. Now, WWE, they used this to their advantage because Rey Mysterio being such a close friend with Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio having all this feuds and love between Eddie Guerrero, between these two guys, they looked at Rey Mysterio and they saw something that they normally wouldn't see, and Rey Mysterio instantly became a star. Now, Rey Mysterio, at the time, no matter what, and I don't care if you guys motherfucking deny this, he is a motherfucking draw. You cannot tell me, even when he's injured, you see little kids wearing Rey Mysterio masks. Rey Mysterio is a draw. And to be honest, I don't blame WWE for doing this, because first off, they had him enter at number 2. They had him survive 62 minutes and 12 seconds. They made Rey Mysterio to a star just from the Rumble match itself. They made him, look really, really strong and believable, because it wasn't like Rey Mysterio was eliminating everyone left and right. He had to fight through adversity. He was hiding in the corner half the time. He was trying to be smart with his game plan. And really, he is like a superhero to most people for doing that performance. And when he won, and it was for Eddie, that was a great moment right there. Now, the reason why this is number 4, not any higher on my list, was the bullshit that followed afterwards, where Rey Mysterio had to give up his title shot at No Way Out to Randy Orton when Randy Orton defeated him. Yeah, sure, Rey was entered to the main event, but at the same time, it was like, And Rey did win the title overall in the end, which was good, I guess, but, it solidified Rey as top star, and it made sense why he won. He was a draw, and hell, capitalized over this lost friendship of Eddie Guerrero and paid tribute to him, because the last feud Eddie Guerrero really had, and the last real feud he had, even though it was with a stupid stipulation, was with Rey Mysterio, and people remember that. And I feel it was well-deserved. I felt he was a well-deserved winner, and that's why he's one of the best Royal Rumble winners, because it was made believable. Number 3, and this made the new generation, whether you like it or not, this guy deserves to be on this list. Otherwise, it would just be me shooting myself in the foot for putting Stone Cold on this list. Dave Bautista, 2005 Royal Rumble. Now, why did I say Dave Bautista, 2005 Royal Rumble as number 3? Batista was definitely a well-deserved guy. I'm sure he entered later in the Rumble. He didn't really wrestle as long as everyone else. But Batista was a well-deserved guy. It started to really character develop Batista and show that this guy is the guy WWE is looking at. And hell, I got into Batista from this. I love Batista. Batista was a boss when he won the Royal Rumble. And then what followed afterwards, a great storyline. And I'm sorry, one of my favorite storylines in a long time, and probably one of my favorites since watching wrestling, was Batista versus Triple H. Everything that led up to Batista versus Triple H was just very good to me. What they did, Triple H manipulating Batista, saying, "Oh, you got to go to SmackDown, challenge for the WWE Championship, and Evolution will reign supreme." And Triple H then talking to Ric Flair, saying that he's just trying to play with Batista to keep himself with the World Heavyweight title. And then coming down, you can't tell me this wasn't epic when he did the thumbs down, lifts Triple H up, Batista bombs him through the table, and you knew shit was going to go down. And then in the end, Batista looked strong at Mania. It developed a new generation. Batista at one point was a top draw, and you saw his success keep rising and rising ever since. You know, Batista to me made sense winning that Rumble. It's fine with it. Congrats to Batista, one of my favorites of all time. So, yeah, Batista is one of my favorites of all time. So shoot me. Next up, we got number 2, 1992 Royal Rumble. Woo! Ric Flair, baby. Now, why does Ric Flair deserve this? Now, in 1992, 91 actually, Ric Flair loved WCW. Hell, he was like, fuck it. You know, you guys are not giving me what I want. I'm just going to take the WCW Championship and go up north to Connecticut and show it to Vince. Vince was cool with it, and they were calling him the real world champion. Now, many WWF fans, you know, they probably didn't know really too much about Ric Flair. They really didn't. They probably were like, who is this Ric Flair guy? And when Hogan and Taker, when Hogan got stripped of the title, you know, they wanted to put it on Ric Flair because they wanted to really market this guy and show that this guy is legit. He's just like a Hulk Hogan. He's just like an Undertaker. He's just like a Macho Man. He's just like guys that we produce. He's just as legit as them. So how do you do it? He enters number 3 and lasts about 59 minutes, 60 minutes. I don't know. With JBL and the 2007 Royal Rumble, he was all saying that Ric Flair only lasted like 59 minutes. And reviews that I've seen on the 1992 Royal Rumble, he has said that he lasted an hour. So it's up to you, perspective. I completely don't know. But, you know, JBL, Ric Flair really did deserve this. I mean, sure, the Aftermath wasn't okay, but hey, you know, it got Ric Flair known to the WWF audience. It made people care about Ric Flair a little bit more. Ric Flair survived that long. Not only that, eliminated a big-time heel at the time and Sid Justice to win this, and it made Ric Flair look strong, surviving all that time, showing that, yeah, the rumors were true. This guy could wrestle 60 minutes. Yeah, this guy is legit. He's just as good as a Hogan. He's just as good as Savage, just as good as a Taker. The list goes on and on. He is the guy that can hold this WWF Championship. And when he won it, it solidified Ric Flair to the WWF audience. People knew he was legit. I mean, sure, I'm pretty sure there was a lot of WCW fans that knew who Ric Flair was that did watch WWF. But, you know, sometimes there's that certain audience that's just stuck with WWF because of Hulkamania, brother. So, you know, to me, I feel he deserves the number 2 spot. And plus, this is Nature Boy. I don't give a fuck when anyone says. Ric Flair is a great talent. And number 1, Stone Cold Steve Austin, 1998 Royal Rumble. Now, Stone Cold Steve Austin, he deserved this Rumble. It made sense. And not only that, It started in an era to me called the Attitude Era that everyone is fond of here. You cannot deny that I would consider Stone Cold. Well, you couldn't deny. You know, there's different opinions out there, so I really shouldn't say that. But you cannot deny that Stone Cold is one of the greatest superstars of all time. You ask anyone on the street, do you know who Stone Cold Steve Austin is? You'll either get, if they did watch Attitude Era, what? Or hell yeah. Everyone knows who Stone Cold is. From the middle fingers to the beer bash to everything. Stone Cold was the man. And this Rumble win right here, although 97 was cool and all, and he did have that epic match with Bret Hart, this Rumble win right here really put Stone Cold on that new level. It set Stone Cold on a new track, and it made Stone Cold Steve Austin into a big time star. It showed that, hey, we are going with this guy. This is going to be our guy. WWE went full throttle on it, and it worked. And the fact is, I thought that was the best because everything played perfectly. He won the title. Build-up was great. No screw-ups. I thought it was perfect, and it built a great star from years to come, a future Hall of Famer for the WWE and many other wrestling medias. I should say, like PWI and whatnot. So pretty much that's my list, but you know, every good, there's always a fucking bad. There's always a best and a worst. You may be the best at doing something, but there's someone that's always worse than you. So which means, just because I did a top 5 best Royal Rumble winners on this channel, I have to sacrifice myself and do a top 5 worst later on this week. So stay tuned from that. If you guys are interested, if you guys like this list, give a like. Comment down below who your top 5 best Royal Rumbles winners. Leave video responses. I'll watch them. I like watching videos of other wrestlers. You know, that type of stuff. Make sure you check out my channel. Check out CO Live videos. Check out my forums, pwforums.com. Check out everyone else on the Excellence of Wrestling. Make sure you subscribe. This is Chase Oliver 68. And I say, see y'all.